Yes, I am happy to say that this is my 13th video of fluent English speaking skills. Guys, this is my challenge to improve myself, and this is my 30th challenge. And after 10 more, 30 into 10 equals to 300. I do the 30 days into 10 times more, or means 9 time. So by doing it, it's become easy for me to complete this challenge. The means only 30 into one part is done, into 30 into 9 part is remaining, and I feel much more confidence than before. Not only the kind of confidence, but also the energy, the pitch I am currently switching. Previously I am talking with the camera, like example I give it. This is my name is Girish and this is my channel, and I should wanted to tell you something. That kind of thing I am doing previously, but now I can not only use my hand gesture, but my I don't talk with the same pitch. I increase the speech or lower the speech, depend of pitch, depend upon the circumstances and the environment. And not only the pitch, but my hand gesture is also talking with that intensity, and it all comes around become much more happy environment for me. Not a happy environment, but the way the change is happening from the day 0 to day 30, it's so wonderful, it's a fantastic. And when you do something that you don't want it to do, and if you take a challenge, and sometimes you think that I don't want it to do, and sometimes I don't, uh, sometimes the thought is vanished that I should make the video. I forgot sometime, but when you think much more about that thing, and if you make your goal, you can't forget it. The thought comes repeatedly after some time, and you get kickstart, and you start it recording and all. And I also learned the YouTube algorithm and all. Not algorithm, but the YouTube, how the YouTube works, how the setting is all about, how to edit the video. I'm using the 16:9 to 9 format. Yes, and 9 to 16 is the horizontal format. By making the horizontal format, I should put the thumbnail on it. But I'm not using the that format. I'm using the 16, means height 16 and the width is 9 format. So by this, we can't put the thumbnail on it because the YouTube think that it is a short content, but my length is too much. So YouTube puts the 5 to 10 second frame to the thumbnail, take it as the thumbnail and put it. That kind of simple small thing that I learn. Not only that, I am now learning in I'm not fully learned, I am in a learning phase. And I enjoy the phase, because you should, when you should enjoy in a journey, the goal is like this, and you are at this position. If you think that I am getting happy when I reach to the goal, but it's not the case. When you reach the goal, your happiness goes down, then the you choose the more goal, and that kind of change is happening much more and more and more. You are being happy because if you choose the less thing in your life and you can achieve it, then you become happiness is not that I wanted to want this goal, and if the goal is not achieved, I'm sad. Is not that. Happiness is by doing the activity, doing the karma. Yes, I'm happy. I'm almost more and more happy today, rather than I achieve the goal. When the same level of happiness that I have currently, the same happiness is comes at that level when I achieve the goal. So if you think like that, then you can be happy in any condition, and you are becoming positive in the worst circumstances that the other person think. Because think like that, some problem comes, don't think like the negative or positive way. Think like a neutral way. Some condition are in your hand and some condition are don't have in your hand. So think accordingly. And when you think accordingly that some condition are not in my hand, the only thing is that the limited amount of thing, time and energy are in my hand. So the only thing that I had to work this, use this upon your goal. The thing that are in your hand, do it accordingly, use it for your betterment. That's the only thing you have, and use it. That's a thing. When you think accordingly, then you are stress free, because you don't control the external thing. Because if you control the external thing, and the external thing is hadn't haven't goes accordingly to your thought, so you are becoming much more negative. So if you think that external thing is not in my head, then the external thing is goes accordingly or opposes you, you don't care. And if you realize it, you are becoming much more mature. Maturity is when you realize the much more thing is not in my hand, only the few thing, handful of thing is in my hand, and my only responsibility is to work on the handful thing for my betterment. When you know this, you are becoming much more mature at that point. After that point, that's the only way. And today I learn the thing that I am blurred in my mind is that fear is the biggest enemy. Face the fear. If you fear at something, then you should face it. If you ran away from it, means you are increasing the fear. I am at my childhood. I am fear at some time for something, for talking the strange people and all. So I am not talking the other people, and so it become much more fear. And after some time, fear takes on you, and it's become converted to depression and stress. So if you wanted to not having the anxiety attack and all, so fear is the biggest enemy. That you, if you fear something, then you should face it. And if you face it and you analyze that the fear is only inside my brain, my body and my mind is creating the fear inside my mind. Other than that, it's not gonna hurt me. If you think accordingly and you act accordingly, then the fear gets vanish at all. That's a very important thing. Very, very. And you should face the fear. I should have some kind of fear. I should face it. And at currently, I don't have the fear. I have some kind of fear, like talking the stranger. I should, if I click the mind that I have the fear, I should talk it with the more and more stranger. By talking it, it dissolved the fear at all, and it becomes happy to me. The one thing is also that study in a limited time, means when I am at the paper, I am much more thinking and studying all the time. That's not gonna change, because I have the limited amount of time to use is the time for reading the specific thing, and after that, the thing that you are done, only focus on them. Other than that, don't focus on it. I'm studying something and the other person said that this question is coming, Girish, read it at once. So I read it, then the other person said something, then all, so I read it each and every, but it's not the thing. You should do the particular thing and read it correctly for multiple times so that it can imprint on your brain. You can write it in a correct order on the paper. That's the correct way. Don't think too much. The thing that are in your hand, do it, and the rest of thing, leave it. Because the things is happening is gonna do in a positive way. The things is happening is because the God wanted the good about you, so God plan the thing in a good way. And the thing that are gonna happen are also is a good for your betterment. God plan it for you. That's all for today. I'm loving with my God and my family. I'm physical and mental in peace. Thank you, God, for giving me such a wonderful and healthy body. I am unattached with all the illusion that are present in a universe. लाईफ इज ग्रेट यार. आयुष्य खूप चांगलं आहे. देवा काळजी रे माझा, देवा काळजी रे. अहम ब्रह्मास्मी. ब्रह्माचा अंश माझ्यामध्ये आहे. ओम नमः शिवाय. पीस. थँक्यू. दॅट्स ऑल फॉर टुडे. ओम नमः शिवाय. पीस. थँक्यू. सायनिंग आउट. बजरंग बली की जय. ओम नमः शिवाय.